What's going on, guys? It's New York Prepper here. In this video I'm just going to be shooting some random stuff with my 416 Ruger elephant gun, and it's a balmy 26 degrees here right now in upstate New York, or actually 24. If you can see on my Kestrel here, 24 degrees. And I got some cool stuff I'm going to shoot today. I got some soy milk. We're going to blow up some soy milk. Got some pieces of oak firewood that we're going to shoot. See if we can split them and see if we can shoot through two of them with the expanding bullets. And then here we got just a 5-gallon water jug. All right. And we also got some concrete cinder blocks down there that I set up at 50 yards. And we're going to blow up those cinder blocks as well. And the reason why I'm doing this is, number one, it's fun. And number two, I'm sending my 416 Ruger off to Tool Tech Gun Sight, which is a custom sight company. They make custom night sights. And I'm going to get some custom night sights made for my Ruger here. Okay, you see this express style sight, and in the front there I'm going to have those sights changed out with a night sight. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I plan to use this rifle someday for dangerous game hunting in hopefully Alaska, and also in Africa hopefully one day. I really want to go on an Alaskan brown bear hunt, and I also want to go for Cape buffalo. And I figured it would be nice to have some night sights on this thing, especially if you're using it for dangerous game. You know, so they're going to put a custom sight on here, and it's going to be in the shop for a couple of months. So I'm just going to give one last hoorah with this beautiful rifle before I got to ship it off for 4 or 5 months possibly. And they're going to put some tritium sights on this thing. They're going to replace the factory sights with tritium sights. They're still going to have white outlines like you see here, so you can still use it during the day. They're going to have white outlines, but there's going to be tritium vials from Trijicon put inside. And this is the rifle that I'm shooting today. This is a Ruger M77 Hawkeye guide gun. All right, and it's chambered in 416 Ruger. All right, which is basically a 416 Rigby that's standard length. So the overall length of the cartridge is 3.34 inches. I got this Athlon 1-to-6 power scope. And we're going to start today with the concrete blocks down there 50 yards away. I placed them at 50 yards just in case there's any kind of ricochet. You know, I don't want to be very close because this is a very high power rifle. It shoots a 400 grain bullet at 2,400 feet per second. So it's an absolute monster. It generates another 1,500 more foot-pounds of energy than a 45-70 or a 12-gauge shotgun with 3-inch slugs. So it's about 30% more powerful than a 12-gauge shotgun with 3-inch slugs or 45-70 with plus P loads. So it's an absolute cannon. All right, it's a beautiful rifle, 20-inch barrel. I've done a review on this rifle before, but so let's go get started and see what happens, guys. All right, guys, so before I start shooting, I just want to let you know that I am shooting in a controlled environment, and I've taken every safety precaution possible. Anytime I do my videos, penetration tests or other videos, I always take appropriate safety precautions, and I always shoot in a controlled environment and a shooting range. Okay, don't try this at home. And I always wear safety glasses, as you see, when I'm shooting something that can ricochet or something that can shoot debris back towards my face. So I got these shooting glasses on, so this way if any kind of concrete chunks come back towards me, I don't get hit in the eye and you know, go blind or something like that. So alright, guys, we're going to shoot these solid concrete blocks with some 400 grain dangerous game solids from Hornady. These are traveling at 2,400 feet per second, and they're generating 5,100 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. All right, it's got a steel jacket and a lead core. Okay, so it's a very hard and tough bullet, and we're gonna destroy those cinder blocks out there, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we're loaded up and we're ready to go. Wow. That's some crazy power, guys. Let's go see what happened. Look at this devastation, guys. Look at this. Solid concrete block just absolutely destroyed it. There's chunks all the way out there. Look at that. Look at these chunks over here. All the way out there. Look at this. Look at that. Just blew apart this concrete like it's nothing. Look at this. All right, we're gonna shoot this again. We're gonna shoot this one again, and I hit this one a little bit high. It's kind of hard to shoot offhand, especially when it's cold outside. I was kind of rushing my shot because my hands were cold. I hit this one a little bit high. As you can see, I blew off the top. But the first one, I just crumpled it into chunks. So we're gonna hit this one again. All right, so let's see what happens. Look at how we crumpled this cinder block up, guys. Destroyed it. Look at the destruction here. No match for the 416 Ruger. Alright guys, so now we're going to hit this 5-gallon water jug with the 400 grain DGX Bonded Dangerous Game expanding bullet. This is going at 2,400 feet per second, and it's a 400 grain bullet. Let's see what happens here. That was cool. That was cool. So this is absolutely crazy, guys. The force of the shot split the board in half. At first I thought that I missed the shot and I shot through the wood, but I had a perfect shot right on the jug here. You can see the bullet hole right here. You see that little bullet hole there? It's exactly where I was aiming, right in the middle. Okay, you can see that half circle there. So I was aiming right in the middle, but it split the wood in half. Look at this. This is crazy. There's a force of the force of that 416 Ruger just split this piece of wood in half. So that was pretty crazy. But look at this. Look at this water jug here. Just split this whole water jug like nothing, and it blew the top off. Look at that. Just absolutely mangled this jug. Destroyed it. Look at that. Crazy. But good thing I come prepared. And I got another piece of wood here. And now we're gonna hit some soy milk. I'm gonna blow up this soy milk here. But look at how this water just instantly froze. It's so cold. It's so cold out here that it just instantly froze onto my little stand over here. Look at that. Look at all this ice here. Just instantly froze. That's how cold it is today. Look at all this water here. Just frozen solid. Instantaneously flash froze. Alright guys, we're gonna hit some of that soy milk now. Alright guys, so I set up 2 bottles of soy milk here. We gotta get rid of these soy milk bottles. They raise your estrogen, so gotta eliminate them. But let's blow up some soy milk and do society a favor. That was crazy. All right, we got two more soy milk bottles to get rid of. We got to terminate them. Look at this soy milk, guys. Totally destroyed it, vaporized it. Look at these pieces of cardboard here. They just blew apart. The first shot I took, it grazed it. Look at that. It just grazed the side of the bottle here. I was kind of rushing it because I'm running out of time. But look at this. Soy milk just froze solid. Instantly froze. That's how cold it is. Sprayed my whole thing with soy milk everywhere. And look at how far away some of these pieces are. Look at that. There's a piece over there. Just exploded. Look at this. Little soy milk here. There's another piece over there. Just absolutely destroyed it. All right, guys, so now we're gonna hit some of that oak firewood, and we're gonna see if we can penetrate 2 pieces of oak firewood with the DGX Bonded, the 400 grain DGX Bonded from Hornady, and we'll see if we can shoot through 2 pieces of wood. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so we got these 2 pieces of oak firewood, and compared to my hand, I'm guessing they're probably about 6 inches in diameter, and we're going to hit it with this DGX. This is a 400 grain Dangerous Games expanding bullet. It has a steel jacket, a hard lead core, and it's traveling at 2,400 feet per second, and it's a 400 grain bullet, and it's generating over 5,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. Now in the past, I've shot this through 8 2x10s, Douglas fir 2x10s. So we'll see if we can punch through both of these pieces of firewood with this expanding bullet. All right, keep in mind this is an expanding bullet, it's not a solid. All right, a solid bullet would penetrate a lot more, but the 416 Ruger solid that I tested shot through 26 2x10s. So let's see what happens. All right guys, we got our wood at 25 yards, and I'm going to take my time and make sure I get a good hit on this wood, because I don't want to miss it and you know, mess up the wood and affect the integrity of the wood. I want to make sure we get a good test here, so I'm going to take my time and make sure I get a good shot on this one. Alright guys, so I had to stand up the wood to recreate the shot because the force of the shot knocked over the wood, but I want to show you the entrance hole. It didn't make it through both pieces of wood, it only made it through one. But here's the entrance hole, so I had a perfect shot. I was aiming right in the middle. Alright, there's the little entrance hole there, you can see it. Okay, I was aiming pretty much kind of a little bit low because I was kneeled, and it blew out the back of the first piece of wood and it entered the second one, but there's no exit on the second one here. There's no exit holes. You see that? It's clean. So just want to show you guys the exit hole on the first piece of wood. Look at this giant exit hole, guys. Look at that. There's my finger. All right, that's a 3-inch wide exit hole, and there's some pieces of lead inside of the wood right there. Okay, I'm sure if I was shooting some TSX bullets, it probably would punch through both pieces of wood, because the TSX is solid copper. It's a little bit harder than these bullets, but I didn't want to use the TSX because the TSX are very expensive, so I didn't want to waste them. And then it entered here on the second piece of wood, and it's stuck inside the second piece somewhere. All right, but look at this massive exit hole here. That's just absolutely insane. Look at my finger compared to how big that exit hole is. It's just absolutely impressive expansion. So all right, so we're gonna see if we could split this log now. I'm gonna try to shoot a little bit at the top, a little bit at the bottom, and maybe we can split this piece of wood. So let's see what happens. Look at that, guys. The wood is starting to split. Look at that. Took another shot right here, right up there. And look at that giant split in the wood. Look at this exit hole here. Total destruction. Let's hit it one more time and see if we can split this piece of wood in half. That was fun. That was fun. Look at this mess, guys. Look at this mess. It's the 416 Ruger Devastation. Wood, 5-gallon bucket, soy milk. Now we got this piece of firewood here. Just totally split it in half. Look at that. Look at these wound channels here in the wood. This is pretty cool to look at. Look at that. You see where the bullets entered here and they expanded. And look at how much expansion there was. Look at that. I mean, that's just a massive amount of expansion here. Look at this destruction. You know, you're talking about a 2-inch exit hole there. Look at that. That's just absolutely insane. So if this could do this to a piece of wood, imagine what it'll do to a living thing. I mean, the destruction is just insane. Look at that exit hole there. Those two shots just totally blew out this piece of wood here. So this is why you want to use this type of rifle for dangerous game, because it just does massive damage, which is what you need for a big animal like a bear or something like that. Look at that craziness here. I gotta clean all this up now. Look at this, guys. I'm cleaning up the mess that I made, and this is where the cinder blocks were, where I had my stand set up, and look at how you see all these little marks in the snow. That's pieces of cinder block shrapnel that blew out the back. Look at how far. There's a piece right there. It's probably about 20 feet away, but you see all these holes in the snow. That's all pieces of cinder block, like this one right here. Cinder block shrapnel. Look at this one here, how it left a big trail in the snow. Look at that. Look at this, guys. Here's another piece of shrapnel. Look at that. That's why you want to be very safe when you're doing this. Definitely don't want to do this if you don't know what you're doing. Look at this chunk all the way out here, about 20 feet away. Sun's going down. Upstate New York. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Wasn't really anything too scientific, just a little bit of redneck fun, blowing stuff up with a really powerful gun. And I'm going to miss my baby. It's going to be gone for a couple of months while I get those custom sights made. But thank you guys for watching, and let me know what other kind of videos you want me to do. Shooting videos with the 416 Ruger. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. And don't forget the 3 Ps. Prepare, practice, and persevere.